Have you ever felt that there is something hidden behind a song's lyrics? Imagine if every word spoken in a song held a story capable of stirring deep emotions, even drawing tears without warning. Behind the dazzling world of K-pop, which is often identified with stunning visuals and mesmerizing choreography, sometimes lies a softer, more personal side. This time, we delve into one of Jin BTS's works, Close to You, a song that, with its simple language, conceals profound meaning. For you, the K-pop enthusiasts, who listen to music for more than just entertainment. This article offers a fresh perspective on how a song can serve as a bridge between memories and emotions. Don't pretend you're not curious, because what is about to be revealed is far more than just a sequence of notes and words. Amid the hustle and bustle of the K-pop industry, Close to You emerges as a piece that invites its listeners to pause and heed the whispers of the heart. Jin, with his distinct voice and a delivery that feels effortlessly cool, manages to transform seemingly simple lyrics into a powerful emotional outcry. This song almost beckons us to reflect on the significance of someone's presence in a life filled with dynamic changes and uncertainties. It is not uncommon for every word in this song to open up a space for personal interpretation, forging a unique connection between the singer and his audience. For many ARMY, Close to You is not merely a song that accompanies their daily routines, but also a reminder that behind every smile and laugh lies an unexpected emotional journey. Sometimes, the seemingly gentle lyrics harbor the power to touch the deepest layers of the soul, evoking memories of moments that, though long past, remain indelibly etched in one's heart. Jin's approach in delivering this song isn't about excess cheerfulness, rather, it is an honest expression of feeling, a quiet sincerity that speaks volumes without needing to be overly friendly or embellished. The lyrics of Close to You seem to invite listeners on a walk down memory lane, where every word is a fragment of a story that forms the mosaic of life. The language used is natural and unforced, striking a chord precisely because of its simplicity. In the laid-back vibe with which Jin sings, there is also an underlying message. There is nothing wrong with feeling sadness or even shedding tears, as every emotion experienced is part of one's journey through life. Each line carries subtle metaphors about distance, longing, and the warmth that is sometimes overlooked. There is an irony embedded in the simplicity of the lyrics. A few understated words manage to etch deep feelings in anyone who has experienced loss or yearned for someone dearly. There's no need for overly poetic or exaggerated language. A sincere tone is enough to create an emotional resonance that is impossible to ignore. It isn't just the lyrics. Jin's way of expressing the song also plays a crucial role in conveying its hidden meaning. His soft yet potent vocal delivery carries a message that seems as if it's speaking directly to each listener. Beneath the relaxed performance lies an emotional depth that makes every note sound authentic and moving. Jin does not strain to appear excessively cheerful or cutesy. Instead, he lets every note and every word flow naturally, as if inviting the audience to experience the tremors of emotion he is conveying. In every performance, there is a sense of humility that makes the audience feel closer to him. The honesty in expressing his emotions, be it sorrow, melancholy, or longing, adds its own allure. The song seems to say, "It's okay to feel, it's okay to cry," a simple message that is particularly relevant in a world full of pressure and unmet expectations. In an era where everything is instant, Close to You, reminds us that the warmth of human connection remains an indispensable need. This song urges listeners to look beyond mere appearances and delve into the layers of emotion often concealed behind smiles and laughter. For K-pop fans, especially those who have long cherished BTS's work, this song serves as a reminder that every emotional journey, no matter how lonely or silent, holds its own meaning. On a broader level, the song creates a space for contemplating how distance, both physical and emotional, is not always synonymous with permanent separation. There is a beauty in the stealthy approach of longing that ultimately strengthens bonds once thought to be broken. It might sound contradictory, yet within the quiet lyrics of Close to You lies the power to reunite hearts separated by time and space. This is the magic of a song, its ability to transform fragmented feelings into a harmonious whole. There is no denying that the emotional resonance built by this song has elicited various reactions among ARMY. Many confess that every line gives them strength, as if each word revives a memory that once made their hearts beat faster. Some feel that beneath the simplicity of its lyrics, there is a message urging them never to give up, even when the world seems cold and challenging. The presence of a loved one can be an invaluable source of strength. Jin, with his characteristically calm yet heartfelt demeanor, delivers this song with a personal touch that is hard to overlook. His performance, which eschews an overly friendly or saccharine facade, only deepens the message. There is an authenticity that shines through, as if he is speaking directly from his heart to every listener without relying on superfluous adornments. This is what makes Close to You not merely a song to be heard, but an emotional experience that invites reflection and the savoring of every ripple of sentiment. This song also teaches us about the importance of accepting our limitations and finding hope in every moment of life. Behind each flowing note lies a message that every emotion, whether sweet or bitter, is part of our process of growing and evolving. Jin reminds us that life does not always go according to plan, and sometimes beauty lies in imperfection. In everyday life, we are often accustomed to concealing our emotions, covering our wounds with a false smile. However, Close to You comes as a reminder that it is perfectly acceptable to feel, even if that means shedding tears. The message delivered through this song encourages us to bravely face our vulnerabilities, to view every scar as a stepping stone to newfound strength, and ultimately to realize that hope is ever present, even in its simplest form. Many K-pop fans feel that this song mirrors their personal journey. Each person carries their own story, and sometimes, simple lyrics can serve as a reflection of feelings that are hard to express in everyday words. With his straightforward and unembellished delivery, Jin opens up a space for listeners to relate each line to their own life experiences. There is a unique beauty in the myriad interpretations that emerge from this song. Every listener can take away a different meaning, depending on their personal experiences and emotional journeys. This is what makes Close to You so intimate, a song that is never exactly the same with each listen. The universal message of love, longing, and the significance of someone's presence remains relevant, unfettered by time or geographical boundaries. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of all is how Jin chooses to convey this message through silence laden with meaning. In a K-pop world often saturated with glitz and relentless spotlights, the quietness in this song stands out as a strength. There is an inherent honesty in the simplicity of its melody, as if every pause and every breath carries its own story to tell. This silence is not emptiness, but rather a space for every listener to reflect. It offers a moment to let emotions flow freely without the filter of pretense. This is what makes Close to You different from other works that may prioritize visual spectacle and mere entertainment. Here, music speaks in a quiet language that is profoundly deep, proving that sometimes few words are all it takes to touch the heart. In the end, Close to You is not simply an easy-to-listen-to song, it is a work that encourages us to treasure every moment, no matter how small, that has ever graced our lives. Jin, with his unpretentious yet deeply moving approach, manages to carve memories into every note and word. The song teaches us that behind every silence lies the power to connect hearts that may have been separated by time and space. For ARMY, each time this song plays, it is as if a page from an old memory is brought back to life, reminding them of laughter, tears, and every emotion once tucked away. Each line of the lyrics serves as a mirror reflecting a life full of twists and turns, urging us not to fear our feelings, and, more importantly, to always seek meaning in every encounter and farewell. This is the true power of music, to unite hearts without needing many words, to speak in a language that anyone can feel.